What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Max and Neil, and I'm back with another how-to video. Today, I'm just going to be showing you guys the updated version on how to freeze your guys' money, okay? So, you guys watched the last video. I was a little under, I want to say 20 million. It was like 29 million if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. Right now, I'm at 39 million, 39.5 million. Ever since the last video, I've just been selling one oppressor and one deluxo a day. I currently have a half a garage full of deluxos, of oppressors if I'm not mistaken. I could just go outside and just show you guys real quick before I actually start. So let me just go outside and show you guys this real quick. Just so like you guys don't think that I'm clickbait or anything. Let me just show you guys. So I have deluxos on this character and a half a garage of oppressors left on here. So here are the deluxos. This is another garage that was full of deluxos. I sold them, I gotta fill it back up. And then a half a garage full of oppressors. I've been selling them throughout the week. It is March 20th, Thursday, 2025. It is currently 1:51. And the frozen money glitch still works. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the frozen money glitch. Okay, so the first thing first, you're going to need a garage. Okay, so this is my garage with nothing in it. And when you get in your garage, you're going to go to preference. You're going to change your spawn location to the garage that you're in, or put it to last location, either or. I recommend just putting it to the garage that you're at. And if you don't know what garage it is, just go call the mechanic and look at the garage that's empty, or just pay attention to what's in the garage. But I recommend having an empty garage. Okay, so now that you have a garage with a garage space, you're going to, a lot of people were getting the NOAC thing mixed up, right? So let me just clarify. I do play on current gen. I'm on PS4 current gen, okay? So the steps that I'm giving you guys, this is for the people who are on PS4 current gen and PS5 current gen. If you're on next gen, I'm not 100% sure what NOACs you guys need to join. I'm looking at the comment section, and I see you guys are having problems with the NOAC. I don't know too many people that freeze their money over on P5, but what I do know, if you're on PlayStation 5 on next gen, but you have a OGen account, and you have access to OGen, I recommend freezing your money on OGen and then merging your account over to PS5. So what I would do is just buy 4 or 5 garages, fill them up with oppressors, and then merge them over to your PS5 account. That's what I recommend doing if you're on PlayStation 5 next gen. So for my current gen people, what you're going to need to do after you're in your garage and you change the spawn location to your last location or your garage, you're going to need to go follow NOAC P4 and NOAC 7. You're not going to add him on your friends list, you're just going to follow him, okay? So after you do that, now you do need to have a capture job, okay? You need to have made a capture, you need to go into creator mode, and you need to go make a capture job, okay? So when you make that capture job and publish the capture job, it doesn't have to be a perfect capture job, you just need to create and publish the capture job. After you have done that, then you're going to come back to your garage, right? I've already made my capture job, so now I'm at the step where I can start freezing my money, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to Warstock, and I'm going to buy a Duke of Death and send it to the garage that I'm currently in right now. So you need to know what garage that's empty, or the garage that you're filling up with oppressors or deluxos, or whatever car you want to freeze. If you want to buy a fucking Zentorno, you can freeze it, you know what I'm saying? So you just need to know what garage you're in, okay? So once I order the Duke of Death, I'm just going to sit here and wait for the Duke of Death to spawn. But while that spawns, I'm just going to put this at 2.5 for you guys.
Okay, so now that my Duke of Death has arrived at my garage, I just want to let you guys know it doesn't matter if you're in an invite only, a public, or a friends, but you do need to be in a assisted aim partial though, in order for this to work. You need to be an assisted aim partial, okay? So now once your Duke of Death gets here, now this is the part you guys need to pay attention to. This part is very important. If you don't follow this step, the people who are on PlayStation 4, you're gonna mess up. And the people who, if you're on PlayStation 5, I recommend using a hotspot, because you're gonna have to turn your Wi-Fi on and off as soon as you buy whatever vehicle you're sending to this garage, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna double press the PlayStation button, and it's gonna I'm gonna press the PlayStation button, and it's gonna take me home. So now what I did was, when I went home, I went over to the settings, I went to my settings, and I went to network, and your cursor should be hovering over connect to internet, okay? So when you double click your PlayStation button, it's gonna take you straight to connect to internet, hovering over that box. And once you buy your oppressor, your deluxo, whatever it is you're freezing, you're gonna double click your PlayStation button. After you buy it and send it to your garage, you're going to double click your PlayStation button, turn your Wi-Fi on and off, and come back to GTA. So I'm gonna demonstrate and show you guys what it should look like. So I'm in my Duke of Death. I double click my PlayStation button. My cursor is hovering over connect to Wi-Fi. Connect to internet. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to the internet. Go down to the oppressor. So it's 8 mil, right? Pay attention to my money. I'm at 39.5. I'm gonna click buy now. Now it's important to know the garage that you're in, because you gotta put the oppressor or whatever it is you're freezing in the garage with the Duke of Death. So I'm gonna hover over this garage, but before I click it, I'm gonna click my PlayStation, double click my PlayStation button and make sure I'm hovering over connect to internet. So just to double check, I'm hovering over connect to internet. Now the people who are on PlayStation 4, you guys need to make sure you double click that PlayStation button. If you only click it one time, it's gonna take you home, and GTA will take your money. Now the people who are on PS5, current gen, you guys, when you guys hover over the garage that you're about to send it to, when you click this, you need to turn your Wi-Fi, you turn the hotspot on and turn it off. So it should look like this. Okay. So I turn my Wi-Fi on and off. I got the first alert. Don't click X. You're gonna wait for the second alert to click X. So unable to connect to game session. Click X.
Speed this up and put this to 2.5 for you guys. So you should load into story mode.
Attention, no one get. Go! Open the door! They'll get worse than her!
Okay. Now that I'm here in story mode, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause my game, go over to online, go to creator,
Just speed this up for you guys real quick. So now that you're in creator, you're gonna go down to load creation, go to published, and you're gonna launch the job, the capture job that you published. Okay, so I'm gonna launch my job. Now the job doesn't have to be set up perfect. You just have to you have to be able to test and publish the job, so you can launch it. So now that I'm here, I'm gonna go down to test. I'm gonna test the job. It doesn't matter which team you use. I believe in the first video I used team 1, so I'm gonna use team 2 this time. Okay, so now that I'm here, I'm just gonna pause my screen, go over to online, go down to credits and legal, click triangle. Now the credits are loaded on the screen. This is when you NOAC. You gotta first use NOAC P4. Join NOAC P4 first, okay? So now that I join NOAC P4, I'm gonna get 2 alerts. You're gonna accept all alerts. Are you sure you wanna exit creator? Accept. Are you sure you wanna change the target mode? Accept. So now what's gonna happen? We're gonna load it to the sky. I'm gonna join NOAC 7. So now that I'm stuck in the sky, when you're stuck in the sky like this, you just join NOAC 7 so you can get unstuck from the sky. Okay, you're gonna accept all alerts when you join NOAC 7 too. Are you sure you wanna join different GTA online session? Accept. And then you'll get the back sport. Accept. And you're gonna load back on your character with the credits. You can't move. You gotta click circle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now you can move, but you're invisible. So you gotta pause it, go to online, go down to find new session, and go to an invite only session. Now when I load back in here, pay attention to my money and pay attention to my garage. Got 39.5 mil, and I have my oppressor. Okay? So people were asking me in the last video, Max, how do you save it? How you save it when you load into your garage after you do the creator job, come to management, and move it over a couple times. Just so it can save. Okay? And after you do that, just join the public lobby. Or join a new lobby, it doesn't really matter, friends only or whatever. I'll just go to a public. Okay, so now that I'm in a new lobby.
You see that I have my oppressor, I have my money, and I'm good. Okay, so now you can go ahead and get in the Duke of Death and just do the process all over again. Now, people were asking me in the comment section, does it work on Xbox? Listen, guys, I don't play on Xbox. I don't know. You can ask somebody down in the comment section below. I'm not gonna. It wouldn't hurt to try, but I don't know who do you join. I don't know which Anoac. You know how Anoac works on Xbox. And then I also received the question that said, can you buy 2 Deluxos at once, then disconnect if you have the money, or will it take the money for the first one? If you go ahead and buy a Deluxo, the first Deluxo, and you don't turn your internet off for the first Deluxo, it's gonna take your money. I don't know who said, somebody in the comment section said that it works or whatever, but listen, I've done it. The first vehicle you buy, if you don't turn your internet off, GTA will take it. Rockstar will take it. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Then I also received the question that said, do you need to change anything on the car to save the car? No, you just move it around the garage a couple times and then move it in a spot and then join a new session, and then it should save. And then the PS5 question. It works on PS5 current gen, but you need to have a hotspot. You need to be able to disconnect and turn your hotspot off. I mean, disconnect your game from the Wi-Fi as soon as you purchase whatever vehicle you're trying to put in the garage. Okay. And I mean that pretty much sums everything up. So yeah, Anoac P4 is the first one you join when you're loading in the credits. When you got the black, the credits with the black screen, you're gonna join Anoac P4, and then Anoac 7 is who you will join to get unstuck from the sky. Okay. If there's any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to drop them in the comment section. I appreciate you guys for watching.